Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Donnie and you're watching Diamond Painting by Donnie. I was contacted by a company who wanted me to do a review on Amazon for their product. So I figured I'll just do a video on it as well because you guys might like to see it too. So this is an unboxing. It came in an Amazon box and this is how it came. So it's a 4-pack and this is they come out to $5 each. It was $19.99 for this 4-pack. They are for 30 by 40s. It did get to me in 3 days because I had Amazon Prime. Sorry about that. I accidentally started my audiobook again. Anyway, they are full rounds. So I ordered them May 21st. They shipped May 23rd, and I received them May 24th. And this is what the 4-pack looks like. I've had an interest in this one for a very long time. I've just never bought it. So now I have it, and I'm gonna take a look at it along with you guys. So let's take a look. Alright. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's go by the numbers because that's E010. This is on a totally different numbering scale. And I did notice that these have DMC numbers listed on the canvas and the rest of these do not. So I'm guessing the other three are going to be in numbers like this. So yeah, this is E749, 50, and 51. So we'll go with this one since it's the odd man out. I have a pile of diamond paintings to show you guys. Not all in this video. So each one comes in a baggie. It says shiny diamond painting makes your life more enjoyable. At least, let's see, all 4 of them do. Alright, so the one with the DMC codes on it is the one that I was saying I had interest in. And definitely looks to be like a 30 by 40 canvas size. Let's go ahead and measure it. I mean, yeah, canvas, not drilling filled. Drill filled is 24 by almost 34. A little over 33 and a half. So 24 by 33 and a half. 24 by 34, let's say. Alright, so I'm just going to get some of the wrinkles. It's sticky. It's laying pretty flat without me having to do anything. But I'll just go ahead and roll it the opposite direction. You do not want to do this on the ones with the opaque cover. The only way this works and doesn't ruin your glue is if it is the opaque cover that has been poured spread, not the one that has been is actually a double-sided adhesive sticker. I do have some that have the clear cover and they're actually double-sided stickers. So the way you know if it was poured and spread or if it was if it's a double-sided sticker is by this cover. See how it goes beyond the sticky? This is not sticky up here and the cover goes up that far. So that means that this cover was cut to lay on top of the poured glue. If it was a sticker, a double-sided adhesive, the sticky goes exactly to the edge of the adhesive. So yeah, I'm not getting these out. They've been kind of So sometimes the wrinkles just don't want to come out. They've been there too long. But I try my best. Alright, let's look at this drill field. There's some really dark colors in here. But it looks like they've distinguished colors next to each other by offsetting the background. To not be too close to the one. I mean, like, the symbol itself isn't similar to any of them around it, so it would make those that are hard to read easier to read. Like the one I'm working on right now, I've got a 5 and an S with the same colored background, and they are right next to each other a lot of the time. So very hard to distinguish. Here, let me show you. Alright, so there, it's focused for you. See how clear the symbols are. And again, here is the key. So it has, this one has 22 colors. And the symbols, I love it because it's just letters and numbers. Alright, so it does come with basic kit. And the drills are nothing really different about them. Let's see. So these two come unattached because they're the last two. And these just have, make sure the number on here matches your canvas, because I actually do have one that does not match the canvas. I got it off of Amazon, so I've had to actually contact them, and I'm still waiting for them to send me the new one. But yeah, it was obvious because there was no colors in the bags when the canvas was 100% pink, and there were no pinks at all in the drills. And I looked, the number did not match the serial number that was on the canvas. So always make sure that they match. And this does E01 or E010. Oh, I got hiccups now. So this just shows you some of the colors. Lots of different colors, pinks and blues, a variety of pretty colors. And then we got I think this is 823, number 8. It's 939, sorry. That's actually pretty light for 939. And this is 154, yep, I can tell. So the really pretty turquoise colors, seafoam, mint, pinks. I love how much pink is in this. It's really pretty. So there we go. You just have to make sure each packet's there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. So all of our colors are here. So let's move on to the next one. Give me a minute, I'll clean this up and I'll be right back. Alright, here we go with number 2. E749. So this actually goes in order of the listing on here. This was the first one, and I named this number 2, and that goes along with how this is 49 and 50 and 51, so we will take them in order. Alright. I'm going to be curious to see if the bags actually have the DMC numbers on them, because it's not on the canvas. So, nope. Same kit, but no DMC numbers, I'm assuming, for all the rest of all 3 of them. That's a bummer. So this one has a little different on the symbols. This one has 21 colors. This has letters, no numbers, but it has symbols. But at least they're basic symbols, easy enough to, you know, distinguish. The one thing I don't like is that they've got the ampersand and they have an S, but they have completely different color backgrounds on them, so that should be okay. I'm not seeing anything else that would be. They don't have like two different, oh, the directions of the less than and greater than symbols. Yeah. Let's look at this drill field. Definitely will need a light pad, even though I can tell what symbol it is after seeing what it is. But look at the very top here. That is really hard to read. The percent sign. There we go. Alright, so that's the middle. Those are D's. No. Yeah, D's. So there's D and there's P. So this one, these symbols are not as clear to read. There's that percent sign I was talking about. Light pad will definitely be necessary for this. Throughout the whole thing, they are not very clear on this one. But there is a lot of color blocking for this. I'm thinking this particular one would not take very long to do. I always say that though. But seeing as how much color blocking there is, and how I like to use multi-placers, yeah, it would go pretty quickly, especially since this bottom section is basically all the same number or symbol. But there are other symbols thrown in there, and yeah, they are very hard to read. So it's not all one symbol as much as I thought, because like the and, the ampersand, the M, the K, and it looks like the E. No, that's not. That can't be an E. I have no idea what that symbol, what it is right here. Those are really hard to read. I don't know what it is. Right next to that first brown one, right here. I find that a magnifying glass might work. Let's see. So I can see what it is. Oh, it's an ampersand. Yeah, but when I have to get the magnifying glass out, that's bad. I mean, that's really bad when the symbols are that bad, that I have to look through a magnifying glass to tell what it is. So this would get not very good rating as far as symbol clarity if I was still doing that whole system. So, and it's really hard to tell if the entire thing is going to be sticky enough until you actually get into it, because it's not like I can sit here and run my finger along every little spot to see if it's sticky. I didn't roll this backwards at all. I don't really think they need them, because they weren't like creased when they were folded. They were just basically kind of folded around the drills. So see, look at how perfectly flat that is now. Well, it's not perfect. It's still got a little bit of bumps, but it will flatten nicely once I have it underneath the others. And they actually call this one Beauty. Interesting. The first one, it doesn't actually have a name on it. And you can tell these were manufactured by different companies, because, you know, there are several differences. You've got the bottom instructions are different. They're laid out differently. This one actually I like it better when they have all this information right here. But the fact is that it seems when they come like this, they don't have the DMC numbers. So you're going to trade one thing for another. And I like how this one has just numbers and symbols. And this one's not very clear. So we'll see how the other ones go. I don't think I really need to open the drills. The oranges, I'll open them because I have to put them away anyway. I just don't want this video going on forever. I'll just count them, make sure they're all here. Again, we have a string of just 3. 20 has 2 bags, which is that D, which was the sky color. So 21, 20, and 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. So this is like Halloween colors. Oranges, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 has 2 bags, which is the M, which is the color down at the bottom, and then 1. And E749, it matches E749. So yeah, lots of orange and yellows, and then the darker reds for sunset. I think they're nice. I mean, this is the kind of thing you could put into like a collage. They're kind of big for that, unless you have a theme going somewhere, but you know, it might be good for a doctor's office or something. I don't know, dentist. So I'll be right back and we will open up the next one. Okay, here we go with number 3. And this one they call Beauty as well. Okay. And it's only distinguished by the canvas number, apparently. Here's our toolkit. Same one. Still no DMC numbers. Alright, let's just roll this one. Very dark. This whole series is very dark. I mean, it's not sunset. These are moon pictures. Well, that second one was a bit of a sunset, it looks like. Let's see. That one looks more of a sunset. The only one, though. None of these others look like sunset at all. They obviously look like moon. A moon. Alright, so let's check. 22 colors on this one. Again, it's got letters and symbols, but they do have the key on the top left and the bottom right. I've said before, I don't use the key. I use it just to label my containers. I have the symbol and the DMC number, if it has it, on my containers, and that's what I go by when I'm looking for the next one to do. So, Alexa, cancel timer.
28 minutes timer canceled.
So it's not necessary for me after the first initial photo or making a copy of it, whatever I need to do to get it on my containers. And then, let's see, would I use it to put them away? I don't think so, because at that point they still don't have DMC numbers, so I would have to manage to figure it out myself. I guess I might use it if I lost a drill and somewhere down the line I would need to know what color it was, but without DMC numbers that's kind of hard to figure out what to make it. See, look how smooth that is, just taking out those wrinkles. I love the feel of these when they are perfectly smooth. And that's the only thing I really like about the cellophane wrappers, the cellophane covers. I mean, you can see the difference. Look how perfectly clear it is here, and then down here it's kind of wonky. You know, I'm a little bit tired, but I went to bed at midnight and I couldn't go to sleep until like after 1, and then I woke up at 3:22 and I was wide awake, so I figured I might as well get some of this done because this is what I was planning on doing today anyway. So perfectly flat. Now let's look at the let me look at it so I know what I'm showing you, if I can read these better. You know, the darkness of having most of them really dark, that's what's going to make it difficult. And recognizing the symbols, let's see. That looks like a P right in the middle of all those, so I'm guessing it wasn't. It was just my mind, my eyes playing tricks on me. Because the P is definitely purple, so that's not the color I saw. These do have training wheels. They're not actually training wheels. The symbols are actually circular, not square. And a lot of the time you will see, yeah, they are square, but they put a circle, the color and the symbol circular. But having the outline of the training wheel sometimes can be a hindrance, especially if they do it really dark. So, I mean, you can, in the light areas, you can read the symbols just fine, but in the dark areas, they're really hard to see. Even harder with that glare, but you get my drift. So that's what you're dealing with on these. And let's just make sure all of these match. E750, E750. I put on my long, warm nightgown when I got up, and boy was that a mistake. I'm extremely warm, and I have my air conditioner on me now. I didn't think it'd be this warm. So we got 19, 20, 21, and 22. I love that melon color. Let's see it. It looks orange in the camera, but it's more of a melon. Okay, so 19, 20, 21, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. Two bags of 12. 11, 10, 9, 8. Looks like 550 in there. 7, 6, 5, 4. 2 bags of 4. 3, 2, and 1. And this does look like 310. So it's either 310 or 959. But it looks black. It does not look like it's dark blue. And that's M. So yeah, up in here. Alright, so I'm hoping that these come out looking like the picture. I mean, it always looks more clear through the camera than it does sitting down here on the table. And I do think this looks pretty well like the picture. I like it. I really do. Alright, so let me put this away and I'll be right back with the final one in this pack. Alright, here we go with the final, number 4. And I was looking over the other 3, and that first one that had the DMC numbers on it, codes on it, it only had the key on the top left. It didn't have it on the bottom right as well, like these ones do. These ones, like these do. I always say these ones, and I'm trying to train myself not to say that because it is not proper. These ones. Alright. So, again, no DMC codes. Check the number. E751. It's correct. 22 colors in this one. So, they all had 22 colors, except for the second one. That one had 21. And the only one that had DMC codes was the first one. See, this one pulled off way differently. It was not as tough, but it's still just as sticky. I thought maybe the sticky wasn't working on it, but it is. So this one is probably the darkest of them all. And boy, that did not go down very well, did it? Alright. It went down better that time. Okay. Wow, this is extremely dark. I'm surprised there's 22 colors with how dark it is. You know, I'm just thinking that one of the reasons why it takes me so long, I think, to do recently, these diamond paintings, is because I'm using that mesh ruler. So I'm limited to a small section at a time, and it's taking me longer because I have to pull it off every time, and that takes time because I have to do it slowly to get push down the drills that like to get stuck and whatnot. But it gives me a stopping point. It gives me a goal for each night, so who knows. It might be hindering, it might not. But I could look at this and think, I could get that moon done really quick if I just started right in there in the middle. You know, if I did like one color at a time and did the whole thing at once. I don't know. I'm trying to figure a way to do it quicker. If I could use the multi-placer on the one I'm using, it would be better. But like I said, it's so confettied. I don't know if I said it, but it is. Alright, I'll show you this drill field. Let me just take a peek at it. Yeah, these are really hard to read as well. I can't tell. I think it's focused, but it's so hard with the glare. Yeah. So these are not the clearest of symbols. The first one was rather clear. These additional 3 will need a light pad for sure. There is no getting around it on the dark areas. The lighter areas I can read just fine without a light pad, but the darker ones, no. They would need a light pad. But, you know, $5 a canvas on Amazon, Prime shipping. If you're interested in, I think you can get a free month of Prime. I have a link down below. If you don't have Prime and you want to try it out, you can use that link. And if you happen to be on state medical or EBT, you can actually get it for a discounted price. Actually, it's way cheaper. And my daughter is on state medical, and I've considered trying to apply for it. I think all you have to do is take a photocopy of the medical card, and it gets it for you, because it's like $120 right now for normal price. That's a lot for a year, but still. Alright, let's see what we got. The last 4 numbers, they each have 1 bag per color. But this one's really full. This one's stuffed. 19, 20, 21, 22. I'm just trying to see. I mean, the only color, real color, is right in here. That's not dark. But there's a lot of oranges and pinks for it being majorly dark. I'm surprised. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3. And I know that's 154. So these two have to be, because 150 is where it starts. So it's either 150, 51, 52, or 53 for these two. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I feel like I'm on Electric Company. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15. So there's 3 bags of 15, which I'm guessing is 959. Yeah, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. And that symbol is the ampersand symbol, and that's one of the hardest ones to read on here, because it's white, but it's so lightly printed that, you know, it could be anything if around it. Like the percent sign again, it's a really hard one to see on this canvas, but they are at least consistent. They use the same symbols on these last 3 that they use on this one. The first one, like I said, way different, just numbers and letters. Love it. The first one I am all for. I'll do all 4 of them, but that first one by far is the best quality, with having Clear symbols, easy to read key as far as, you know, just numbers and symbols. It has DMC codes, and yeah, that, I'll pull it up again. So yeah, there is a vast difference you can see, even from, well, maybe not. You can, again, I'll remind you, show you again how clear those are. I mean, they are very easy to read. It's also, to be fair, this is also the lightest one. But even here in the darker areas down at the bottom, you can tell the A's are very clear, very large. They use color. They use red. Did they? Did I see some red numbers? No, they're just black and white, but they're clear. Very nice and clear, and I won't have any issues reading this. Even if I didn't have a light pad, I'd be able to do it. Okay, they have some yellow numbers that are in, yeah, like number 1 is in yellow. And that's good because they did that to distinguish right next to another reddish color. Yeah, and they do. H is in red. So I did see red symbols. So that is what I like about this one, the fact that it has actual clear symbols. And they use different colors in order to make it legible. Unlike the 3 others that are the darker ones. They're really hard to see. And you know what? I think they're actually a little bit wider. Let me measure this last one since I only measured that first one. I'm going to measure this one. Because if we remember clear, the first one, it was 24 by 33 and a half. And this one is actually almost 25. Let's say it looked wider. And it is almost 35. So the drilling area is, there's more of a drilling area on the last 3. Not much. I mean, it's probably a matter of, let's see, 4 rows, looks like. 4 rows going this direction, so it's probably 4 rows going side to side too. Yeah, that's about right. So guys, that's it for my unboxing of this, and if you like this set of 4, I will link it down below in the description box if you want to check it out yourself. Yeah, if you like this video, please just hit that thumbs up button, and if you didn't, go ahead and hit that thumbs down button. Either way, I'm good with it. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Have fun diamond painting, and don't forget to always sparkle wherever you go and whatever you do. Take care, everyone. Bye.